This week we snorkeled 2 new reefs with our enthusiastic adventure buddies and show how good life can be when there is no land in sight. Magnificent!
Welcome back to All the Stars Sailing Adventures.
Still there?
Yeah.
It's just not kicking us hard. Yep, use the rod, use the spring in the rod as much as you can. Oh wow. Not generally regarded as good eating, this mac tuna had been badly mouth hooked, so we decided to keep him. So what's happening?
So it's about, it's between 10 and 15 knots consistently. It's 12 and a half at the moment. And it's high tide at the moment, so that's why it's extra bumpy. So normally on low tide, the reef just breaks up, all that wind swell, all the chop, as it comes over the reef, because the reef's only about a metre below sea level, if that. Yeah, so it's just kind of really gross for a couple of hours.
We hope.
We hope, yeah, ask me that at midnight. So the forecast for the next couple of days is glass out. So this is why we are happy to be out here in the roll. Oh, it's ridiculous.
We're hobby horsing, aren't we?
We are. And last night was similar.
You can see Jacana and the other Waterfront lucking around as well.
But this is a different anchorage, so we've moved to Little Broadhurst Reef today from Wheeler Reef. Keeper Reef. And we've got about 30 metres between us and the bombies tonight, as opposed to 10 that we had last night.
Yeah, if that.
So we're feeling a little bit more comfortable. We were able to let out a bit more chain, so yeah, we're pretty fine that we're not going to drag into the reef. Yay! You know how we said it was only going to be bumpy for a couple of hours? It was a really long couple of hours, and it's still bumpy. really nice. Guess what? It's a video. Oh.
Forget about photos. Hello, viewers.
Yeah, what's a message for our viewers?
What's the Jacana channel? Subscribe. We're gonna release our very first video in a few days. Just click that subscribe button if you like to join our videos. And we have a North Shore 46. So just remember that, okay, viewers?
Oh my goodness.
Jacana links out.
So, we're about to discover whether this tuna is worthy of fish and chips.
Worthy of anything.
We have to hear it, don't we?
If you get your binoculars out, you'll be able to see my hands and see the burn marks. You ready?
Yep. Look at
The shenanigans that are going on this radio chat are unbelievable.
Ouch!
After a fun week hanging out on the reef with the Waterfrontians and the Jacanians, it was time for me and Rach to start heading back to the mainland.
I need you to wind the anchor chain in.
Because we're wrapped around a coral head.
And I've kind of unwrapped it already, but it's still hanging around the coral head, so
Just need a bit more
take up
tension.
like 10 metres of chain.
Yep.
We should just stay off the coral until we leave.
Okay.
So I'll stay in the water and guide you.
So it's the first time we've used our little GPS. It's a portable GPS that goes into the dinghy, and it's the first time we've used that to plot a route out of the reef where we were, and then we came back to the boat and were able to use this GPS unit to navigate our way out of there. Plus we had Rach up on the mast doing visual spotting. Look, Rach, Spinnaker's up. And we are nicely sailing along at 4.8 knots with 4 knots of breeze, which means we have a bit of a current helping us. That Spinnaker is one sexy bit of sail.
How's the sailing going?
It's going good. We put away the Spinnaker about 40 minutes ago. The wind was getting up around 8 to 10. Spinnaker away, and now we've got the canoa, full canoa out in our main, and our hull speed is amazing, being 7 knots. So we're just motor sailing in now into Stanley Reef, and yeah, got the mainsail up there. Rach is up the front doing bombing watch. So yeah, it's a long channel. It's like a 4 kilometre channel into Stanley Reef. And once we get in here, we can find a good anchorage. Two days here at Stanley Reef.
Yep. We weren't going to come. We nearly sailed right past it.
That's right. We were going to head off, weren't we?
Yeah.
2 days ago.
We were like sick of this rolling. And then we woke up yesterday, or the day before, yesterday morning, and it was just glass, and the whole day was just glass.
Yeah, made it worthwhile, didn't it?
Yeah. First experience out to the reefs, like, because the first 2 reefs we went to, Wheeler and Keeper. I keep saying Wheeler. Keeper and Little Broadhurst. Like, every night we've had 10 to 15 knots, up to 20 knots of wind. And I think if we were by ourselves, we would be a bit like, stop this, we're out of here.
Yeah. I wouldn't have been able to leave in the night time anyway. But,
No.
But yeah, you mean we'd have left the next day?
Yeah.
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 It's good to have some local knowledge. Even getting into Stanley Reef is pretty tricky without having been here before, because if you went by the nautical charts, this isn't an anchorage at all, but obviously we can get in here. So
Thank you, Waterfront, for
Yes.
your amazing tracks.
Marty and Brenda and Waterfront. So
We've got all these northerlies now, so we get to find all these new anchorages.
yeah,
We've only been sailing up in southerlies, so now we've got the northerlies, and we can see all the new anchorages, new spots.
yep. La Capitaine?
La capitaine e la capitano.
Oh. Sí, señorita. Here we have tuna Waldorf salad.
If you're enjoying our videos, please give them a like and subscribe to our channel so we can keep you updated.
Next week, we step ashore Magnetic Island, install some new wheels on our dinghy, and then head south to join our friend Iggy in the glorious Whitsundays.